Does the choice of meals matter during menstruation or period? Yes, in fact, more than you think. First of all, menstruation or period is a normal, healthy part of the female reproductive cycle. Every month, the body prepares for a possible pregnancy. The womb builds a soft lining made of blood and tissue. And if pregnancy does not happen, the body doesn't need that lining. So the lining breaks down and leaves the body through vagina has blood and tissue. So during your period, you lose blood. But do you know what you eat can help your body replace it faster? Yes, today let's talk about why meal choice matters during menstruation, especially when blood is lost. Some people experience normal bleeding and some heavy bleeding. This process causes loss of blood and iron. So if you may ask what iron is. In fact, iron is an important natural mineral found in food. Your body needs iron to make healthy blood and stay energized. So without enough iron, your body cannot carry oxygen properly. Iron also helps the body to produce red blood cells. Iron supports your brain function and concentration. It also helps your body maintain energy and strength, and of course boosts immunity against infection. So iron is so important because when iron level in your body is healthy, you feel energetic, your muscles work well, your brain gets enough oxygen. But when iron is low, you will experience symptoms such as fatigue. That is a constant feeling of tiredness or lack of energy even after rest. And it happens when the body does not get enough oxygen for energy production. So you may also experience dizziness, a feeling of lightheadedness or unsteadiness, as if you might faint. It occurs when the brain receives less oxygen. Another symptoms you may experience is weakness. You lose a muscle strength or experience difficulty in performing normal activities. So muscles need oxygen to work properly. You may also experience pale skin. That is when you see your skin looks lighter than normal, especially on the face, lips, or inside the eyelids. This happens when there are fewer red blood cells carrying blood to the skin. Another symptoms you may experience is shortness of breath. You feel out of breath quickly, even with mild activity. That is why what you eat during your period really matters, because your body is not a magician. It doesn't pull iron from nowhere to make healthy blood. It gets iron from the food you eat, and you need to know how to eat right. Certain foods help replenish blood because they contain iron, and the iron is mostly in two forms. First is iron from animal sources like liver, which includes cow liver, chicken liver, etc. They are very high in iron. We also have red meat, fish, and eggs. So those are the heme iron from the animal sources. And this type of iron is easily absorbed by the body, meaning your body can easily process it for use. So the second form of iron is the non-heme iron from the plant sources like beans, lentils, dark leafy vegetables like contour or spinach. This type of iron is in a form that is not easily absorbed by the body. That is why vitamin C comes in, because vitamin C improves iron absorption better. In fact, research shows that vitamin C can increase iron absorption 2 to 4 times. That's why you need to combine vitamin C rich foods like oranges, pineapples, mango, tomatoes, and garden eggs when taking iron rich meals to help the body absorb iron better. But what if I tell you that certain foods or nutrients also inhibit iron absorption? Yes, foods like cow milk, yogurt, cheese, and others that are very high in calcium should not be paired with iron rich meals or iron rich foods, especially in situations like anemia, heavy menstrual bleeding, where your body needs enough iron to maintain healthy blood. Note that calcium is not bad. In fact, calcium is essential for strong bones and teeth, muscle function, nerve signaling, and even reducing menstrual cramps. But the problem is the combination and timing. That's what matters. So what happens is that when you pair or take foods rich in iron with calcium-rich foods, calcium inhibit or limit iron absorption. So you need to watch how you take these foods together, especially in situations like heavy menstrual bleeding where you need enough iron to maintain healthy blood level in your body. Another food that inhibit iron absorption is coffee. Yes, coffee. I know some people in coffee are like magnet and magnetic materials, always attracting each other. But you distance coffee from iron-rich meals because coffee contains polyphenols and caffeine. and the polyphenols in coffee attach to iron and block absorption. So even if you have to take coffee, you have to take it hours apart. Do not pair with the iron-rich meals. So next food that inhibits iron absorption that you should be careful with is tea. So tea contains tannins, and the tannins bind to iron in the gut. So this forms a compound that the body cannot absorb. So tannins can reduce iron absorption by 50 to 70%. Next is salt. Too much salt. In fact, too much salt can increase iron loss through urine. So the choice of meals during your period is very essential in maintaining healthy blood level and overall well-being. You see, so periods causes blood loss, especially heavy menstrual bleeding, but the right meals help the body rebuild and stay strong. Finally, if you like this type of content, like and share for others to benefit. By doing that, you are not just supporting the channel, you are basically telling the platform that you like this type of content and it should be recommending this type of content to you. So like, share, follow or subscribe for more amazing content. Take care and thanks for watching.